the cooks were all cooking together. It was a weekend day, so it was busy. They had 5 cooks that day. And the gremlins came out of the cellar as soon as they smelled the smell of the food kick up in the air. One of the gremlins stole a basket of chips with a bowl of queso that one of the servers had gotten ready. And she said, "What the fuck? Where's my chips? I just made a basket." And she said the other server must have taken my chips. So she made a new basket of chips and queso. And later, she complained that the other girl didn't ask if she could have that basket of chips before she took it. Then, one of the gremlins seen one of the cooks making chimichangas. They was dropping them in the fryer. And he was stalking him from behind a shelf until he was ready to put the chimichangas on the plate. And as soon as he put the sauce and the queso on, the cook turned around to grab some lettuce and tomato to garnish it. They were gone. And he said, "What the fuck?" And the guy that he had claimed stole the chimichangas last time was right there. And he said, "What did you do? Where's the chimichangas?" And he said, "I don't know." And he clocked him. Because he thought he was messing with him and trying to make him mad at work. And then one of the other cooks came in and went kapla and punched him. And then everybody was going kapla, kapla, kapla. And the boss said, "Break it up, break it up, break it up. Everybody just grab a Modelo." And shh. And the boss said, "What the fuck is going on around here?" And the server said, "Yeah, what happened to my chips?" And the boss said, "Shh." And then he said, "You all need to stop your fighting and arguing and focus on your work, or else you're all fired." And they were like, okay, boss. And they all went back to work because there was a lot of orders in. The boss really wanted to fire everybody right there, but he needed money. Because the electric bill was high and it was coming in, and he knew it was coming, and he couldn't even think about firing everybody. So they all went back to work. And then they closed up and went home. And the next day, they all worked again. And everything was fine. In the morning, the gremlins were full from the food they had taken the day before. One of the gremlins had stolen food from the fridge. They decided jalapenos were spicy, cold from the fridge. They didn't like it. So they weren't going to do that again. They needed more food. It was nighttime. And it was busy. The smell was so great. So the gremlins crept out of the cellar. And then they seen a macaete on the counter. It was steaming. It was juicy. and it looked like it was full of variety. And one of the gremlins, with a mouth watering, grabbed the dish that the macayete was served in and burned his paws. It was so hot. And he goes, ah! And he hid. And one of the cooks turned around and said, are you okay? He thought it was the other guy that squealed like a baby rat. He said, I never heard you sound like that before. What happened? And he said, it wasn't me. And he goes, oh, what the hell was that? They thought it was just a squeaky wheel or something from a mop bucket. So they went back to work. And next, one of the other gremlins, who had decided, even though one of his friends burned his paws, they still needed food. So he just grabbed a cactus salad that was on the counter and stole it. And a server who was coming to pick up the cactus salad came in and said, where's the cactus salad? I swear it was here. It was ready to go. I was coming back for it. I just had to run my enchiladas to that one table. And she had no idea what happened to the salad. So she went to go check with the customer and see if somebody else had run the salad to them. There was no salad there. So she ran to the back and said, cooks, can you please make me another cactus salad? I don't know what happened to my cactus salad. And they all looked at each other like, again? Whatever. And they just made another cactus